so funny, we made it with their money. Ha 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 ha.
Woo! You're just getting started with the Long Island. The music that I liked was always, well, with the exception of more like thrash, really heavy metal, but all the hard rock music I love from the 70s, it was pop music. So it was on the charts. A lot of it was #1. So I don't really see, even though I like things, you know, everybody has a different ear.
Yeah.
So I love guitars and I like the warmth of like 70s and 80s production, as opposed to the production of today where it's very cold and it's just not really my thing. So, but I don't really see that there's that much of a difference because rock was pop until very recently. Especially, you know, working with Gaga's audience, that, you know, I've opened them up to something different. Maybe even if they don't like the music I'm playing, they're like, okay, well maybe there's all this other stuff out there and let me seek it out, and oh, well, I really like this, or, you know, so spreading the word. Public service.
Yeah.
No.
No. Why?
New York it's a miracle that we made it happen in New York, because New York is so expensive that it doesn't leave you, with the exception of Gaga and me, of course, it's really hard. If you think about the last big band that came out of New York, it was Strokes. And it's just all the best bands come out of like somewhere like Omaha, Nebraska, or, you know, someplace where you can actually, you don't have to work all the time to just survive. That's the problem with New York, is that people literally work all the time to pay their rent, and there's no other time.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to find the time to be creative. I think it was perfect for the time, but I think that we pretty much said everything that we needed to say at the time. So I wouldn't really want to go back and do the same thing, but what made it, I would like to do the same, I would like to create the same effect that had, but it would be something different now. What that is, I don't know, but more of like, basically people would walk into our show and go, what the fuck is that? So that reaction I want to recreate, but not in that same way. It's really like more of the attitude of like, you can just really just don't be afraid to make people almost hate you. And to just push buttons and make people like, you know, straddle that border between love and hate. That's the main thing. And she's done it. Genius. On a worldwide scale. You know, love and hate. Just completely by chance. And that's how actually we started. We immediately just connected anyway, but that was like, wait, you're a lady and I'm a lady. That's crazy. So it kind of like started the ball, but that we were both separately that. So it's kind of like the universe bringing us together. I do soundscapes, but it's original, but it's all using samples, because I'm not musically talented, I don't have that gift, but that's why I'm a DJ, because I admire it so much in other people that I just want to celebrate. Interestingly enough, my favorite band is Vandergraaf Generator, and that they are the most popular in Italy, actually. Italians are the only people who love Vandergraaf Generator, so I guess I'm home. It seems really really normal because I never think of it that way because I'm literally just going on the bus and with my best friend. So it's hard for me to say, oh right, I forgot, she's the biggest superstar in the world. Yeah. Right. Ooh. So to me it's actually quite funny because I'm just like, oh really? Cool, we're just like hanging out and getting stupid on the bus and talking shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh right. So it's, you know, when you get into a tour, I don't want to bust the rock and roll bubble, but it is in fact very organized, and you just kind of, another day at the office. Yeah. The office just happens to be a very large arena all the way around the world. Geez, you know what, I have to say I really don't know, but probably yes, no, maybe.
We love about the
Oh, that's the shit. That's rad.